Research Institute has reported that German investor expectations rose unexpectedly in September, in a sign of cautious optimism despite the economy's poor performance compared to other group of 7 or G7 nations. The ZEW's Economic Sentiment Index rose to 37.3 points from 34.7 points in August. However, the index assessing the current economic situation darkened, dropping 1.4 points more than expected to minus 76.4 in September from minus 68.6 the month before. Economy Minister Carlos Cuerpo has stated that Spain raised the 2025 economic growth forecast to 2.7% from 2.6%. He also expected gross domestic product to expand by 0.7% in the third quarter from the previous quarter. Cuerpo noted that Spain will be the fastest growing advanced economy and that the country has a positive outlook until 2028. Still in Europe, figures from the Office for National Statistics have shown that Britain's job market is losing momentum as the number of people on company payrolls has fallen for the 7th consecutive month and wage growth has slowed. However, there are also hints that employers might be ready to start hiring again. The number of job vacancies increased for the very first time since early last year, rising to 728,000 in the 3 months to August. Basic wage growth in the private sector, which the Bank of England watches closely, slowed to 4.7% from 4.8%. The overall weekly earnings, excluding bonuses, grew by 4.8%, a drop from the previous 5.0%, but still above the 3% level that's considered consistent with the central bank's 2% inflation target. Ukrainian Prime Minister Yulia Sviridenko has announced that Ukraine's government has prepared a draft 2026 budget aiming for a deficit of 18.4% of gross domestic product and allocating more funds for its defense efforts. The 2026 budget draft envisages 2.8 trillion hryvnias in revenues and about 4.8 trillion hryvnias in expenditures. She noted plans to increase its budget revenues by about 447 billion hryvnias next year, but did not specify any measures.